I'm TJ3 and I'm here with.
Mav,
Phoenix.
So, what's the sweetest thing someone has done for you?
that honestly is kind of an interesting starting question because I love deep questions like that. I think the sweetest thing someone's ever done for me is probably just simply as something as simple as just complimenting the jacket that I've made, or just saying, "Hey, I think you look really cool."
Okay.
I think that's for me.
So, you made this jacket you got
Yeah.
on? Perfect. So, are you a designer?
No, it's just something I do for fun. Because playing, making battle jackets, putting music on stuff, and everything like that.
Perfect. That's nice. And what about you?
Um, Probably the sweetest thing for me would be my boyfriend. The way we hung out the very first time, like that we actually had a chance to hang out. We sat there watching llamas with hats with each other and just laughing, just enjoying our time. And to me, time is very valuable as like person to person, you know. So somebody who's willing to sit there and spend time like that, that's valuable to me, you know.
So, do you think quality time is more valuable than like material things?
Absolutely,
Absolutely.
absolutely, no question about it.
No brainer, right?
Yeah.
For sure. So, what's two things that you want to change for the new year in your personal life?
Oh, for personal life, I was like, for the world, I'll just change this. This table is so done. Um, Two things, for myself, what I want to do,
Yeah.
personal, probably look more to the color of the world entirely, looking at the positive side of things, even though in recent events and past years and everything like that, not getting into the whole everything like that, but more or less not focusing on all of that and more or less realizing that there's a lot more than just black and white in the entire world. There's a lot of different ways on how to fix something, how to come through something, how to be able to push through it like an endeavor, something like that. That would definitely be number one. And number two is bring more joy to people's lives, no matter what. Either what you said on the first question, the sweetest thing someone's ever done for me. Um, More kind of giving that back to people, being just complimenting them, making sure their day is going good and stuff like that. Just bringing positive,
Making them feel good, right?
making people feel good. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, what about you?
Um, Probably try to get more of a step up in my career where I'm at to where I want to be, because I'm not where I want to be yet, and I've got big goals for that, as well as maybe get a little bit better handle on my health, my physical health on that aspect.
What's your career?
I do stage production, so LED videos is like my specialty. But I have a lot to learn still, and I've just got to figure out the right contacts to get a hold of to get that next step where I want to be, and I just got to push to get there. You know.
Perfect. Well,
I don't mean to interrupt. The lighting's terrible right now. Can you face that? Yeah, perfect. Much better.
so I got one more question for you guys. One second. Please forgive me. I got one more. What's the difference between a girlfriend and a wife?
That's actually a good question. I think there's a lot of different ways someone could respond and interpret that, being, the traditional trophy wife or compared to the traditional girlfriend, stuff like that.
Right.
I don't necessarily think there is a big difference, but to me, a girlfriend is more or less a extension of yourself, being an equal to you, someone that you treat as your equal. And so You care for them the same amount that they care for you. They're someone who is your match, basically. And a wife is your soul partner. This is the person who carries the other torch with you. They're the person that that goes through the race with you. They're the person who goes through all the turmoils with you. They're the person who doesn't give up on you. That's what I think a wife is when you finally choose, this is the person I want to spend the rest of my life with, as well as the afterlife with. That is someone who's by your side. You will fight for them as much as they will fight for you, and you both die together. That to me is what it means to be a wife compared to a girlfriend. They're both amazing, sure. And sure, sometimes for a few girlfriends try and find that perfect wife. And so and when you find them, 100%, it's gonna possibly be like a love at first sight type of story, where it's like you just know in your soul this is the person you want to be with. You finally went through heaven and hell. You went through all the turmoils and all the conflicts and stuff, and you found the one. That's a wife.
I 100% agree with that. That's well said for sure. So, what about you?
I definitely agree with a lot of what Mavis said. I do also want to add that I think what a wife means to everybody individually is different. So yes, exactly. It's subjective. Everybody feels differently about what they think a wife should be. And like when it comes down to it, you got to find the person who, like, as a woman, for example, you got to find the man. Like if you're straight, whatever. If you're in a relationship with whoever, it doesn't matter. Like whoever you're in a relationship with, as a woman, you have to find that match that matches the type of wife you would be. Like, it doesn't matter what gender the other person identifies as. None of that matters. Because at the end of the day, what matters is, do you guys match up with each other on your ideologies of what you think makes a wife?
So, essentially, just trying to find your perfect match.
Yeah, in a sense. It takes,
Even though nothing's perfect, but
right, it takes trial and error. Of course, there's never like anybody perfect. Nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. We all have our flaws. But owning up to those mistakes and flaws shows a lot of like responsibility and integrity. And that's important in a lot of people's like lives and in their hearts, you know? A lot of people are very like set in stone in the factor of like of that integrity, that responsibility, that person willing to communicate and express like that, hey, I fucked up and here's how I'm gonna make it better.
all right, well said. So, thank you guys. You guys got IG?
I'm sorry?
You guys got IG?
I know.
No IG?
I do. My phone's dead at the moment.
All right. Do you want to shout out your IG if you remember your username?
I do. Official _ Pyronics, Pyrronix is how you spell Pyronics. It's like Pyro Phoenix mixed together. It's my DJ account.
All right, perfect. Follow her. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, man. Nice to meet you.